Hello to the science introductory session here for our professional development with technology. So, without further ado, happy to have you here. It's going to be an awesome half day with us, and we're going to spend some time doing some fun things today, and hopefully expanding your thoughts about how you can utilize technology within your classroom. Um, not just in the sense of like with the Google Chromebook and stuff now that all the students have, but just with some classic vernier equipment, some classic sensory equipment as well. So not virtual, and also using virtual labs to try and take us to another level. All right. So to kick us off here, we'll run through some vernier equipment. We'll talk about that a little bit. We'll get into some Google Docs, which I know some of you are familiar with, but I also want to demonstrate how those can be used in a collaborative lab environment, some Google Sheets, and also virtual labs. So with the vernier equipment, we got a number of different sensors out there today and different situations set up there, so you can try them out in different lab situations that we've thought of here. And just some of the ones you might already be somewhat familiar with might be pH probes or temperature sensors or gas sensors or pressure sensors, but there's so many more out there that are available to us that we can easily get our hands on, whether a conductivity sensor or a spectrophotometer, where we can measure concentration of different chemicals based on their wavelength of absorbance. We can use gas sensors like carbon dioxide sensors. So many out there. So we've got a number of different lab stations set up there for you to test those out and gather some data, see what you can do with some possible different labs that maybe we can set up with those different types of equipment. Really excited to see what kind of ideas you guys have, to branch out and expand everybody's use of these. Additionally, we're going to be utilizing some Google Docs today and how we can utilize these for students to be collaborative in terms of writing lab reports, and how that you can really be a significant contributor in terms of monitoring their progress and providing them really quick and valuable feedback throughout their lab writing process. And it's just really a nice tool that allows students, the access to each other's work. It allows you to see the work. Additionally, the thing that I find useful there as well is, hey, no one's let off the hook. Everyone is accountable, and every student has their job to do. Additionally, Google Sheets is something else that I think we can utilize as well. And this is something that I've done a couple times here, and I want to share this idea with you guys in terms of how to compile data. And we want to compile lots of data. And with utilizing the class and experimentation, we're able to bring all the class's data together in one place that allows them to input the data, make a copy of that sheet, and then manipulate it how they see fit in order to create their lines of best fit, or in order to do t-tests or f-tests to decide what data is useful, what data is not statistically. So it's a real powerful tool, something that I think can really go a long way for us. So this is just getting this going, but one thing that I want to utilize here as well is just virtual lab reports as well. We want to teach technology. Well, there's a new burgeoning area here with virtual labs that allow students to use flash technology, flash player technology, as well as, and these are just web-based applications that where students can practice the labs in that virtual environment and use technology to practice before they move into the lab environment and to do the experiments. So they're already familiar with what the pieces of equipment they're going to be using, how it's going to be used, and kind of the process and the procedure. And they're able to experiment in that virtual world where there's really no consequence to making a mistake, except that they can start over in just a minute. So it allows them to get their feet wet, make any mistakes, and iron out some of their procedural issues. And I think this would really be a powerful tool in terms of developing that inquiry mindset and allows them to process a little bit before they actually put it into legitimate practice in the physical environment. So I think that's where technology can really help us and expand our workings here. And it's going to be fun to see how it works out. So I hope you enjoy our professional development for the day. We got a lot of stuff to do. We got a lot of different people to help you along the way. And I'm just really excited to see what you guys have, what you guys can bring to the table. All right, so here we go.